Hey, what's up? This is James, and I'm going to go over some day trading opportunities that I saw today. October 31st, Halloween, as well as some other things I saw yesterday on October 30th. The market today definitely had they had two good long moves right here. You can see in the morning here, the first hour, good trend up here, and a good trend up here, where you could take some long positions on stocks that had good intraday technical setups. There weren't too many great gapping stocks that had like good daily technical setups that I saw, but definitely the stock today that was in play that had really good setup was SQ. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. And you can see SQ essentially did what the market did, except it had some really good it had it like topped right here in the first 20-25 minutes, and then the market started to push up, and then that was a really great long entry right here at 72.40s. I was gonna take this trade and I missed it by 10 cents. I had a limit order here at 72.40 right when it got over. I just missed it, and you can see it never actually pulled back there. I didn't want to chase it up here to 72.50, and I guess I kind of got bit for it that time. Completely missed his move up to 74.50s or so. I was also in another trade at this time that I'll touch on, but you can see this break over SQ here, and remember that it's important that this has to be in alignment with the market. I'm gonna go over Netflix. Netflix from yesterday did a very similar thing. Let's see. I'm sorry, it was Apple. Apple from yesterday did a very similar thing, and you can see it pushed up here and then held the VWAP here just like an SQ. Had a little bit of a top, held the VWAP again, and then you got that push higher, and it started to work. But then again, the weakness came in. I was looking at this long yesterday, but I didn't take it. Kind of for this reason, actually, just because I felt like the SPY was a little bit extended. You see, like this is yesterday on the market. It pushed up here, and by the time you got 25 minutes in, it looks extended, right? It looks like I might have to pull back to the VWAP and then maybe gear up for another push up. But then it starts to top out here. You got a little bit of topping action, a few rejections of the highs here, and it starts to fade lower, close below VWAP. So definitely some weakness in through here. This is yesterday on the market, and let's look at what happened today. Gap up, and then you got a nice trend higher. Now, by the time you're here, 20-25 minutes in, you're not extended. You got some time to, consolidate here. It looks a little bit better, and then pulls back, pushes up again. So this is a much better market environment for the long here on SQ. And then as it came down here, the reason why I wasn't looking at short plays when this started to top out is because, again, this could pull back to the VWAP and then push higher, which would cut off any short plays that I was doing. Plus, the market gapped up today and pushed higher, which means it was really strong. So I was looking more for the next opportunity where the market might start to turn up again. And then obviously the bottom was right here. It came off that very important $270 level that has been important for this entire year, really, back in February, May, and then recently it volume bottomed at 270 when it first pushed down, and here we are again, gapped up above the 270, held it, and then basically held it again here, and you can see SQ did exactly the same thing right around the VWAP. It was starting to look short here, you know what I mean? Closed below the VWAP here and breaking down below this pivot, but the market held, and once you got this is actually I believe it's a morning star reversal. It could be evening star, but I think this is the morning star reversal when it reverses up, and basically you get one big red candle down, you got this huge doji and a green candle up. This three candle right here right at the VWAP is definitely a great indication that this could go long here. So definitely could play the up move here and the up move here. I was kind of caught up in a more experimental trade on IQ today. And just because it had a lot of move, this was the one, like, I guess gapping stock today that had a pretty decent technical setup here, because you can see on the daily chart it gapped down, down towards like this support pivot and through here. You see how it moved off of the 1970 here and went all the way up here to the 40s. It came down again, and now we're kind of gapping below it here. So you have this downside window. You can see it kind of popped up here from $16 up to the $20 level here, where it came back and rounded back off. So basically, there's a window here where it could reject the $20 level again and then come down. So that's kind of what I was playing here, because it was rejecting this like multiple times. And I almost got short here at 1930. Was kind of, I felt like it was a little risky because this, it's a lower price stock. The market was going up, as you just saw. You should trade with the market generally. And then when this popped up here to the 60s and started to sell off, I felt like I could get a pretty good entry and try to see what could work with it, So I actually got in here at $19.53, right on this pop up here. And as you can see, it held and started to push up higher. And so I just actually stopped out for a 3-cent break even, pretty much break even stop. And that's just because the market was strong, and when this sold off, it held here in the 1930s again, and as it pushed up here, basically I got out because I was afraid of when I was trying to get in the mentality of anyone who was trading this, and basically anyone who was short would have to stop out over these wicks right here. This was the long play on this stock over the 70s here. So I knew if it was going to get over the 70s, it was going to move up, basically to 20, maybe have room to go to 2050. Facebook I was also looking at Facebook today. Great short here under this pivot basically here. Again, the market, I was a little bit wary of the market kind of going up higher, but definitely this timing was really good with the market. When this started to break down, you can see it kind of bottomed here, pushed up higher, was trying to hold it again, and then when that failed, you got that big move downward. There's also an uptrend here that got broken in the pre-market, kind of earlier on this candle, right? So it's already holding pretty weak, breaks this uptrend, holds under the VWAP, and then you got that move lower. You can see this starts to happen around 750, 745, and then again on that market. Let's see here, the market today. This is the market today, right here at 745. Actually, right on the dot, 745. This completely rejected and sold off. At the same time that Facebook broke through. So that was a great opportunity here on Facebook. And actually, when the market started to bounce again, you got a little bit of a double bottom in through here for a really great trade back up to the VWAP. So that was the Facebook trades today. Short and long, really good opportunities. SQ, really good opportunities long. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.